Alright. Right now it's 2 a.m. in the morning on day, I think 13 or 14. I finally went out of my apartment today and walked around my district, had a little tour, made a video shoot on it. It was pretty cool, pretty great. Not great at all, actually. It's been days since I've spoken to someone that I like to speak to, I guess. It's been many, many days. Um, and yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm feeling better, like mentally. I guess it's just like placebo. Like in reality, I'm probably still upset, but my mind is trying to stop me from feeling upset because my mind knows it's bad for me. Anyways, it's just placebo. I'm sure of that. But hey, placebo's good enough. Uh, an hour ago, Natalie told me and Cedric in the WhatsApp group that one day Mary took Cedric, uh, not Cedric, Mary took Oliver to buy e-cigarettes. And Oliver tried it, thought it sucks, and tossed it. And holy shit, holy shit. I have so many thoughts on that because if you don't know this, Mary is the one girl that I'm super interested in. And I personally don't really know why either. Like, just something about her, like her aura or something. Maybe she's a succubus. Maybe my interest for her is all a lie. Like she's using magical powers to lure men to like her, so that like I don't know, so that she gains attention. Maybe it's all a lie. Maybe I've read too much Junji Ito, but maybe she's actually a special person. But you know what? I'll be cautious. I won't go after her blindly. Like I will be more cautious, when she's around, and I'll try to say everything and do everything and make every action out of my own will and not be mind controlled if she can do that. Anyways, um I digress. This video is not about Mary's possible supernatural mind control and mind reading ability, more about Mary's facade of cuteness and innocence. So, earlier, a couple months ago, I went to Leo and Pink's apartment a few times, and one time I and Pink we were having a conversation, and I told Pink about Mary and my thoughts about her, and Pink was like, "Wow, I didn't know that's Mary. Like Mary, she seems very cute and innocent to me. Like, and she acts really nice and friendly, but." I always hear things about Mary, like I'm saying in Pink's voice, like in Pink's POV. Mary, but I heard all these rumors about Mary being really bossy and Mary being uh, bitchy, but not in a necessarily negative way, but more like I'm the boss now kind of way. And then I described Mary to Pink, and Pink's like, oh wait, she's Mary, the girl, the short little girl, cute innocent face, jet black hair, a mole right here. It's right here. Yeah, right here. She's Mary? Damn, I didn't know that. So it's obvious that Mary puts on a cute, innocent, pure hearted, kind facade. Even when I spoke to her, like a couple weeks ago, before the biology exam, as little as that conversation was, and as mesmerized and hypnotized I was, I could tell like Mary's being kind, but not in a way she's openly kind, like you're a good guy, I want to talk to you, let's socialize, let's go. She's still very mystifying and ambiguous. Like everything she says is like, really though? Really though? So an hour ago, I was not an hour ago, like a few minutes ago, I received the news. Natalie told me that Mary is smoking e-cigarettes, Juuls, basically, which, in my personal opinion, is fucking cringe. Jewel is not cool. Jewel is not cool. Um, but if she wants it, sure, why not? But like, first of all, I'm unflattered. Not unflattered. I'm a little disappointed, tad bit disappointed. The girl I like, the girl whom I think is a woman among women, right? She smoking e-cigarette. Like, come on. If I get the chance, I tell her to quit that shit. Okay, quit. If especially if there, I'm not sure. I haven't done enough research, but if there is nicotine or tar or or any of that carbon monoxide shit in those e-cigars, I'm a tell Mary to quit it because it's bad for her health, man. It's bad for her health. Sexy body, sexy minds. I forgot the quote. I forgot the slogan, but you get the idea. Um. Oh, sexy minds lead to sexy bodies. I think that's the quote. So she needs a better mindset. Okay, like she needs to be healthy. Healthy minds lead to healthy bodies. Okay, I'm getting all mixed up with a song lyric. Anyways, um, there are a lot of questions. Of course, given the detective I am, I ask Natalie, how did you know this information? And Natalie and I thought, okay, Grant probably told her. Grant's her boyfriend. Come on. So Grant told her, and I'm like, wait. So Grant told Natalie. Oliver told Grant. If Oliver's confident enough to tell Grant, he probably had already told Russell and Kingsley, and probably also Selena, and probably also Suki, and probably also Ernest, and probably also the entire world. And I'm like, whoa, Oliver's not really a good secret keeper. I digress, yeah. Mary, problematic girl. Natalie and I was like, okay, so if you're someone who doesn't know Mary or doesn't know the people around her, you normally wouldn't think she's the kind of girl who would smoke, right? And Natalie said, no. Natalie, okay, well, Natalie's an exception because like she used to think some deity who whispers to her at night, the kind of deity you sacrifice your own blood for, quite literally she did, will allow her to give her supernatural powers to read people's minds and personalities. And I guess Natalie's half right. Not that she has supernatural powers, but she's a pretty good person reader, even though she can't read me because I'm invincible, boy. I'm just kidding. Um, but she said, nah, Mary's the same with, Sammy and Yasmin. Uh, in that Sammy and Yasmin are the kind of people who'd smoke weed and drink and party, like, yeah. And I always thought Sammy and Yasmin are cringe, like they are kind of cringy, and that they are kind of lame because they're always flexing on Instagram, pretending to be cute, being on TikTok, posting skin, just being a thought in general. But Mary's kind of different because lately, actually for the past many years, she hadn't shown her skin in a very long time. Like, I guess she's almost aware, but then again, I didn't follow her private account. Maybe she slips her nipples on her private account. I would have no idea. I would have no idea. I mean, I heard that I heard. I never saw it. Cedric told me that he used to have Snapchat and he saw Mary snap of her in a bikini. But I followed Mary on Snapchat and she never posted anything like that. And then after like half a year, her Snapchat disappeared or something. I don't know. Um, like uh, I don't know. But what I can tell from Mary is that she likes edgy pleasure, teenage edgy pleasure. Another person comes to mind, and that is this one girl who used to be in a relationship with Pete, I think, and she dropped out of high school and became a prostitute temporarily. and she always like smokes real cigarettes and make Instagram posts about it, which is really fucking edgy. Um, but it's not something that I would like. I don't think it's cool. Okay, like I don't think smoking cigarettes is cool. Neither do I think um, prostituting yourself is cool. I mean, hey, you have a choice. You have a choice. But me personally, in my personal opinion, I don't think that's cool. Um, and that brings me all the way back to Mary. Mary being the horny person she is. I mean, Natalie's just as horny. She's, you know, sucking and jerking left and right. And chances are Mary's the same. Mary probably had lost her virginity. I mean, she's already 18 and stuff. Um, I'd really have no idea. I mean, I wouldn't even be surprised if she told me she had other people's meat inside her body already. Like, I wouldn't be surprised. Um, I guess I don't know though. Like, after a while, I thought about Natalie's statement again, and I thought, oh, Natalie's actually kind of right. Mary does seem like someone who would, rock an e-cigar while cruising on a skateboard in the middle of some abandoned, parking lot or something. It's kind of Mary-esque, really. But what differentiates between Mary, the hypnotizing, mystifying, enigmatic Mary, to the cringy, braggadocious, show-off thoughts that are Sammy and Yasmin, to the very nasty prostitution of that other girl? What differentiates Mary? What differentiates Mary? Of course, Mary, Sammy, and Yasmin aren't prostitutes, so we can exclude that. But I guess it's the vibe that she's giving off. And maybe underneath this very kind, cute, innocent facade of hers, she may be a rotten person in the core. And I may be right. And if that's true, I would be utterly disappointed, of course. And given how long have I invested in her to find out that she's not that good of a person, I would be absolutely heartbroken. You know, a few months ago, back in December 6th, on the day Natalie and Grant got drunk on Oliver's bed, the day before they started dating, I questioned Oliver. I asked Oliver about Mary. I asked Oliver, am I right to say that Mary is someone special and that Mary is not the kind of person that she lets on? And Oliver quietly nodded. Yeah. Which is strange. If Mary's real personality is such a precious thing and such an important thing to hide, why would Oliver so easily reveal the answer to me? Or actually, maybe he's confident that I'll never be able to find out her real personality. I really don't know. Anyways, I have another question. If Mary's truly hiding behind her innocent, cute, pure facade, who else was with her when she bought those e-cigarettes with Oliver? Because whoever's following her should also know her real personality, meaning that they have the power and they have the authority to know who she really is. I really wanted to know that. I really want to know that. But anyways, I still want to speak to Mary again. I I hope that someday in the future I could actually see her in real life and show her my diaries and maybe recommend some good music to her. Maybe ask her where was she born. That's a question that I've always wanted to ask her, to be honest. But I think most importantly, I just wanted to find out who she is, and I want her to know that I can see her too. Like I can sense that she has something going on underneath that skin. Or maybe that's just an illusion, just to lure me in. like a flower to a bee? I really don't know. I hope I'm not the sheep here. I hope I'm the smart one here. I hope I'm being the real detective here, trying to crack open and expose the truth, trying to figure out her real personality. And I hope that she's not just trying to magnetize herself and attract men. Even though if she were to attract men, she attracting me wouldn't be a part of the plan, would she? Because if she wants a man, how would it be me? I'm lame. I'm fucking stupid. Like, no way would she want to have me. That's for sure. But hey, anyways, lots of thinking, lots of thinking. Okay, I've given it a little bit more thought. I feel like I'm overthinking it a little bit. But one thing is for sure. Now, just this little incident alone is enough to make me rethink my my own perceptions of Mary, and I have a decision now, and that is if I should just give up on Mary. You know what? She's just a boring thought. No one else, nothing else, no one else. Yeah, that makes sense. Um, or maybe I should further just continue my investigation a little bit. Dig deeper. And if I get a chance to meet her and talk to her in real life, I then can find out if she's really a boring thought or not. Okay, one simple situation. If I and Mary actually get close to one another, like we actually start to share thoughts with one another, if I ask her to do something, and if she obliges very easily, then it means that she's not really doing it because she likes me. Because usually, if a person is truly interested in someone, it would take a little more time to get to know that someone. But okay, how to spot a thought? A thought a thought says yes really easily. Like, hey, do you want to come to my place tonight? Like, okay, this is extreme, right? If the girl says, oh yeah, sure, then okay, maybe a thought. See, this is a really I'm gonna test it on Mary. I'm gonna try to, I guess, you know, use it on her and see if she puts like a little fight, like, okay, what are you trying to do? Or if she's like actually being thoughty, like, oh, come on, like, a thought is actually harder to spot in plain sight. Okay, here's the thing. I will, either way, I know how, I guess I will, you know, I will evaluate the situation very carefully. I will analyze the situation very carefully. And I will try and find out if Mary's actually a really boring person or not. Because yes, again, she has a cute face, cute voice, curvy, thick body. But underneath that person, the skin, her mind, her personality is what I'm actually interested in. If there's nothing interesting about her mind or her personality, I'd be disappointed and I would just turn around and politely leave. I mean, it doesn't hurt if I become her friend or something, but come on, there are 6 months left until I leave this place, and there are almost zero chances that I'm going to be able to meet her again. So, it's, huh, I, uh, I think, yeah, I think, what am I, what was I going to say? Um, I think, if I get the chance to speak to her, that I should, but if she's, just a boring person, that I shouldn't bother, right? Like, I shouldn't really bother. it's not that I shouldn't bother, but I will not bother. Like, I will lose interest to her and I will just not bother anymore. This is really sad too, because it's very difficult for me to be interested in someone. I don't know if it's because I'm a really picky person, but like I always see like people and I wouldn't like I would think, I want to be friends with them. They're nice, but I don't really it's rare that I would think that, oh, I want to date this person, like this girl. Like it's really rare. Like usually I see girls and they're just like any other human being ever. There's nothing interesting. There's no one really worth dating. So if the only person that I really want to be in a relationship with is actually just a boring, bland person, I would really lose hope for humanity, and I would probably not be able to find another person that I'm romantically interested in like ever, which is kind of scary actually. Like it's actually kind of scary. Like I never like it's hard for me to actually like someone romantically. Like it would really crush my dreams. And like I'm a little pissed off too. Like I said, okay, I may lose hope in humanity if Mary's actually just a bland, boring person. And Cedric's like, huh, you're 2 years too late to figure that shit out. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about this. I'm talking about the romance. Um so yeah, I really don't know. If Mary doesn't work out, then actually I never wanted, not that I never wanted, but I never really expected that I and Mary's gonna work out or something. But like if I lose interest in Mary, this means I I wouldn't be interested in many people. This means I am like immune to love or something. I don't know. I may be immune to love. Maybe love to me just doesn't work out. Like, wouldn't that be horrifying? Like, I want love, but it's just not my thing. Maybe I'm really confused. What if it all adds up to like I'm aromantic or something? But I'm not. I'm not. But what if I am? How would I know? How do I know? I don't know. This is horrifying. This is really horrifying. I already don't have that many friends. I look like the dumbass here. So I just had a really long conversation with Natalie and Cedric, and uh, I feel like I'm being bullied by Natalie and Cedric again. And then Grant spoke to me, and I'm like, okay, Natalie told Grant, did she? And I was like, okay, sure. So I talked to Grant and asked him if I should just give up, or should I continue to try to find out who she really is. And after some thinking, I think I should just give up. I think they have convinced me she's just a normal person. I mean, when I try to explain why I think she's special, I can't actually explain it. Because because she's not special. Yeah, it's just a feeling, but it doesn't mean anything. I was probably wrong all along. She's no one but just a normal person, and I should just give up. All right, time flies. It's 3:35. I'm gonna just conclude this real quick, and I'm just gonna go to bed. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to fall asleep, to be honest. So, about this Mary thing, I feel like it is time to end it. I feel like the whole time, for 3 years, that I've been interested in marry this girl, I think it's delusion. I think it's delusional. I think I shouldn't have so easily fallen for her. Um, I think I can confidently make my decision now. I'm going to give up. I'm going to give up. I mean, I'm about to move to USA in 6 months. Like, it's not like you know, I, it's not like I expect to, you know, to actually be in a relationship or anything. And besides, I'm not ready. Like, I'm still super insecure. I can't even protect myself, let alone protect others. Um, yeah, I mean, I'm just, yeah, and you know what? Yeah, almost everyone around me have already dated, you know, held someone's hand, hugged someone, kissed someone. Some of them had already done sexual things. But you know what? We're not in a competition. We're not in a competition. So you know what? I can wait it out, and if these things never happen to me, you know what? It's fine. I think I'm gonna have to accept it. If I am somehow, I hate to say this, but if I'm somehow aromantic, if love just doesn't work out for me, I think it is what it is. Maybe love is just not my thing. Maybe romance is just not really my thing. I mean, I want to love someone. I really want to care. And you know, and be in a relationship with someone romantically. But I think it's just not for me. Like, I think I'm just incapable of doing that because A, nobody will accept me because I'm such a loser, and B, I think I will just end up being disappointed because that someone is just a lame person. And yeah, you know what? If this is truly the case, yeah, it's really fucking depressing, and like I I can't do anything about it if that's really the case. But it's okay. It's okay. I guess. I guess it's okay. Maybe love is just not my thing. If I if I'm gonna grow up and die alone, then you know what? Let it be. Maybe relationships is just not my thing. You know, you know, people on Earth. Okay, wow. I need to sniff hard. People on Earth are, they have to be paired with something. A lot of people, they have to come in pairs. By the end of their lives, they have to hold hands with someone, be in love, and, pass on. Maybe I'm just not one of those people. Maybe I'm just the kind of people who isn't suitable for being in a relationship. And I guess I have to accept that. I mean, if that's truly the case, then I mean, I kind of have to accept that. About Mary, it does a little bit. It it does a little bit. It does seem like the people around me have successfully convinced me to give up on her simply because all of them don't have crushes on her. Meanwhile, I do. It does seem like that. But logically speaking, given that I'm already moving and given that she's not really that close to me, given that yeah, and also given that I don't really have a reason to like her, like I think it's really reasonable to give up, which is again sad because I am a man of failures. I fail many things. I can't even let her know that I was interested in her, and I don't even have to. Like, if I let her know, maybe it's just gonna make things worse. Maybe she's gonna think I'm some sort of creep or something. But um, yeah, like maybe it's just gonna scare her even more. I'm just gonna be one of those losers who will not say anything, and the person the loser likes will not even know that the person is being liked. And I guess it's okay because that's how life works. Or maybe that's just me. I mean, you look at people like Natalie. She and Keith locked eyes for like 2 days, and then a few days later, they started like having sexual relations. And Natalie's trying to coach me on this. Natalie has such a fucking easy life, like aside from having a good family. Like Natalie, that's why I don't like to be Natalie's friend. This is the reason, okay? Like I stopped being Natalie's friend for many times because I just fucking hate her as a friend. Like I hate like I like that I get to chat with her and share my thoughts and stuff, but like as a friend, she's just better than me at everything, and so is everyone else basically, and I just fucking hate that. No, I'm just trying to spend my anger on her, on Natalie. Like, why the fuck are you trying to coach me? Your life is so easy. You're a cute, thick lolly girl, not lolly, cute, thick, small girl. Of course, everybody wants to fuck her. I mean, of course, she gets whatever she wants. She's attractive. She's weird. And I get it. I get why Cedric would have a crush on her, to be honest. I don't. I have shit taste in girls, apparently. Like, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Like, I don't have to like someone. I don't have to like anyone. Not as a friend, not as a romantic partner. Yeah, being alone sucks, kinda. But you know what? If this is what I have and I can't get more, then so be it. What other choice do I have? So, yeah, in conclusion, I will give up. I will give up on her. I will give up on Mary. Instead, I will not actively, it's not, yeah, I will definitely not actively look for love at all. Like, I'm just gonna give up on love in general. Simply because I don't think I will be interested in anyone anymore. Um, I I'm pretty sure I won't. Like the people I meet here in Hong Kong, they are freaky as shit. They're special. Um, and I don't think I'll, be in a more special situation again. You know, the goosebumps I get when I sit in the school hall with the rest of the form beside me, people like Tyrus, Idris, Kingsley, Natalie, Jordana, Linda, Wendy, Mary, Queenie, Anne, Cedric, Jeffrey, Pete, all of these psychos, all of these crazy ass motherfuckers all sitting beside me in the same hall. You know the goosebumps I get? I don't think I'm ever going to get that anymore. I think I'm going to be disappointed with humanity forever. Nothing's ever going to top that feeling, okay? Nothing's going to top that feeling of overwhelming sense of, oh my goodness, I'm in it. You know, people are cool, people are great, people are awesome. Well, not anymore. And I just need to learn to accept that. And as much as I want to continue this conversation with Natalie or Grant, I can't. Really, I can't. And because I have nothing to say, I think they're right. I think they're right. And I should give up. I should just, you know what? Fuck it. I'm a loser. I accept it. I give up. Yeah, maybe it's true. Maybe by the end of, you know, when I'm 18 and I haven't even touched a girl's hand, Maybe when I'm 30, I still haven't touched a girl's hand. Maybe at the end of my life, I still haven't touched a girl's hand or hugged one or kissed one. And you know what? I am not the master of the universe. I'm not the master of reality. And I can't control if someone likes me or if I like someone. I can't control that. So, you know what? So be it. Let nature be nature. Let the universe do its thing. Even though my prediction would be that I will not love anyone anymore, at least for a very long time, because I just recovered from a 3-year fever. Okay? Uh, but chances are, if I'm not going to be interested in someone for a very, very long time, then it means I will never be interested in anyone anymore. I'm aromantic. Then, in that case, I guess I will find the money I have and pet some dogs. I've always wanted to own dogs, to be honest. They seem like really cute. They seem like really good companions. I would like to walk them, pet them, and stuff. And maybe that's enough. Maybe that's enough. I seriously don't think I'll be able to fall asleep. Sleeping pills. I'll take them. You know what I said a few months ago? I said after the DSE I may have to overdose on sleeping pills or antidepressants. Well, the time has come. The time has come